Now I'll move on and do an experiment using this piece of copper that's been sitting on the tripod. I'll move this out of the way so you can see it a little bit better. And what I want to do is heat this piece of copper using this Meeker burner. So I'm going to try to turn the gas on here. There we go. And see, there it is. I want this to be really, really hot. So I'm going to turn the gas all the way up. Look at the nice, shiny surface of copper. Look at it very carefully as now we heat the copper. And as we heat the copper, we begin to see maybe some changes. Are you seeing any change so far? What's happening? We see a green flame, right? That's from the copper that's being heated. But also you see what? The surface is changing color. The surface is getting darker, right? That's because the hot copper surface is reacting with the oxygen from the air and forming a layer of copper oxide. Copper oxide is what's being formed here. Let's heat this a little bit more, because next I want to do a very, very interesting experiment. I want this to be as dark as possible, so I need a nice coating of copper oxide on the surface. And it is happening almost all around. You see that, right? So we've converted the copper into copper oxide. There's a thin layer that has deposited over there. And this is pretty hot enough right now. Now watch carefully what I'm going to do next, because I'm going to turn the burner off completely. And I don't want any flames or any sources of ignition, because I'm going to open this tank that has hydrogen gas in it. And I open the tank, and the hydrogen is flowing out, and I'm going to bathe the layer of copper oxide with hydrogen. There you see copper oxide, copper oxide, copper oxide. We keep doing this. As the metal cools down, we will reach a stage where we can no longer do it, but so far, so good. We're still doing it, right? There's a lot of hydrogen up in the air, so there's another beautiful chemical transformation. And now it's cooling off, and you like that?